Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart, and the man to the right of me is the preseason king at WagerTalk, 68% the last 4 years. You get Ralph's preseason first place going to be posted tomorrow, $149. No coupon needed, no introduction needed. Mr. Ralph Michaels at Cal Sports LV. We're talking Rams at Raiders Saturday.
I want to preface it by all of my NFL preseason plays are posted the day of.
Okay.
Because of late news, who the quarterback rotations are, having to wait. So, yes, there are times where if you're betting against a bad coach with a good coach and you want to take that chance earlier on the rotation, you can do it. But for the plays that I use, they're always posted the day of the game, so people haven't missed anything with that 149 special. With that being said, we're going to just try to break down this game. Now, up until a few years ago, if you said there was a week one line of 6 in a preseason game, anyone that studies preseason football would say, I'm going to take the dog and bet 10 units on it, 10 times my normal bet. But things have changed the last few years, and things really changed this year. Up until 3 years ago, no teams ever had scrimmages against each other prior to week one.
Okay.
Almost every team has scrimmaged this week prior to game number 1, something completely new. That changes the way you handicap a game. You know, the Rams and Raiders have 2 practices before this game on Sunday, and they talked about it. The Rams quarterback coach said, we had 40 reps with our ones against our ones when they practiced against the Chargers a few days ago. So the Rams not only practiced against Oakland before this game, they practiced against the Chargers as well. So they practiced against 2 teams. We know McVay doesn't want to play anyone. He didn't play Goff last year. He didn't play his starters hardly ever. But yet he's still 4-4 straight up, 4-4 against the spread in 2 years. So people say McVay doesn't care. He doesn't. But they still have talent, and they still run systems that make them successful. Wade Phillips has been number 4 and number 6 in the last 2 years in preseason in yards allowed in preseason football. The defense runs schemes to not allow big plays. That keeps them in the game. And you're going to have Bortles as your second quarterback and Brandon Allen.
And we're planning on just seeing both of those guys.
Yeah, you know, and Carr.
No Golf, no Gurley.
Yeah, you're not going to see anyone. So the total's 35.5. I want to give out an opinion on this video. So when you have the teams scrimmaging each other, that tends me to like the under unless one team really got beat up, then they try to work on that. One other thing I'll throw in: hard knocks teams that are hard knocks. It's a distraction.
Yes.
They were 4-16 against the spread before last year. The Browns went 3-1. Well, the Browns were coming off an 0-16 season, drafted a quarterback number 1, had to try to win some games, and went 3-1 in the preseason. So hard knocks teams are still 7-17 against the spread. There's a distraction there. So to me, in
week 1 or throughout preseason?
Throughout preseason.
Okay.
Any time through preseason. Now Gruden's a decent preseason coach. He's 38-20. He's almost 60% straight up. But again, I am never going to lay 6 in a preseason game unless it's week 3 against a team that doesn't care. 35.5 is a very high preseason game number 1. Wade Phillips's D stops people in preseason. And all these things I took is from the WagerTalk preseason guide, which is free, updated at my page, something you want to take care of. But I'm going to give out an opinion on the under with the 2 teams scrimmaging these next couple days, and they're just going to get through this game with no injuries.
Sounds great to me. Don't forget that any 5% best bet is backed by our 150% WagerBuxx Guarantee, where you get 150% back in the purchase price in credit to use at WagerTalk.com.